What's going on, everybody? So it's time for another pickup vid. I got a lot this time, plus I got some cool stories to go along with it. And at the end I want to give some shout out and give a little bit of credit where credit's due. I guess so, in no particular order. Dude, are you serious? Guys, hold on. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Every time I do a video, Pup, aka Captain Poop on Leg, he always wants to get in the vid and show people his ass. I don't know what his problem is. Doesn't bother me. Right when the camera's on, he's on. Anyways, first off, in no specific order, I don't know where I forget where I got these. All this has been throughout like a month. I got some Prima strategy guides and some other video game literature. The first one is City of Heroes. Don't know too much about the game. I knew my brother liked City of Villains, I guess. Second is Secret Codes for Consoles. This got Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox 360. Also, if anybody wants any of these strategy guides, just PM me. I don't think I'm going to be keeping any of them. The next one is Mega Man 6 Battle Network. A game I used to have for the PS2. I do not know what happened to it. It is a fun game though. Turok Evolution. And the next one, I know the game's worth a couple bucks. This strategy guy's kind of beat up. It is Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Ruby version. It's kind of little rips here and there, but otherwise not too bad. And the last one is Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. Once again, I got those for like $1 or $2 a piece, not even. But anyway, so the next place I went to with Matt, we went to a thrift store called the White Elephant here in Naples, and Matt didn't find anything, but I was lucky enough to find a couple things. First off, for the PlayStation, got Wild 9. Second, for the Dreamcast, never heard of this one, Hidden and Dangerous. And then also, while I was looking at those, Matt found this, and 25 cents, you can't beat it. Just a Game Informer. Altogether, I think it was around $2.99, six something, I guess. All right. Next, at Goodwill, I ended up finding a couple cool things. They're all half off, so these were all $1 a piece. For the GameCube, got Spider-Man complete. Next one, I've heard pretty good things about this game. Custom Robo, once again, it is complete. I wanted to play this game for a while. I heard good reviews about it. I played it for a couple seconds. I don't know. I gotta give it another try, but for the PlayStation 2, Beautiful Joe 2. And this game seemed kind of cool, I guess. Once again, I gotta give it more of a try. It is PlayStation 2, Seek and Destroy. Now the next thing I found was really cool, and oh wait, sorry, one last thing. At the Goodwill as well, I don't know if you can see it. It is Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. Got to show that. I had $1. Oh yeah. So Matt and I wanted to adventure out, and we decided to go to Immokalee. People in Southwest Florida will know it is not the nicest area, but we figured maybe we'll find something there. The only thing we found was roosters and chickens. We had people spitting on us, and it wasn't the best time. But one thing that was super cool is we went to a Goodwill, which we actually thought was closed, And I've always heard, and I always thought it was a wives' tale. People always say, "Oh, whenever you go out, always check the VHS section. You might find games there." Well, I never believed it. Our buddy Orlando, whenever he's out, he's always like, check the VHS, check the VHS. And I almost thought it wasn't true, but thank God I did that day, because I found Alex Kidd. Unfortunately, it's in great shape, but damn it, no manual. And then I also found another Sega Master System game, Hang On and Safari Hunt, but once again, we'll drop it out this time, no manual. And then what was really cool, I mean that's cool too, but found a box of Metroid. No manual though, but I had an extra one, so now I have a complete Metroid. That was like $10, I think, for those three. Yeah, $2.99. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, $10 for those, and but that was it. And so we're not gonna go back there again. Now here's an interesting story. Today I'm helping Mom move, and on the way back from dropping stuff off, there was a garage sale. There was garage sales everywhere today. I really don't go to them unless they're online saying there is games, but I just happened to stop at this one place, and they were packing up. It was kind of late, and they had this little box, and it had some games in there, and I ended up getting all this for $20. First thing that was in there was a Super Mario's Deluxe for the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Advance was Pac-Man Collection. A pristine mint copy of Army Men World War for the PS1. This I was really excited to have. Complete Sword of Vermilion. It looks like it hasn't even been played. A game I never heard for the PlayStation 2, Mercury Meltdown Remix. I have no idea what that's about. But this was the coolest thing I found. And this is where one of the other stories comes about too. In the box, there was this thing, and I almost thought it was an 8-track for a second. And thank God I turned it around, because it was Spiritual Warfare. I do not have any unlicensed NES games, so now I do. But the interesting story about that, the guy, I guess his uncle worked for Wisdom Tree, and I was really interested to hear about the story. He didn't have too much of a story to tell me, but that his uncle worked for Wisdom Tree for a year or something, and he's a pastor now somewhere. But he was into computers, then found God, then started working for Wisdom Tree, blah, blah, blah. I gave him my number, because I guess his uncle lives up north, but next time he's down, I would like for SWFLGamers to maybe do an interview with him, because it'd be pretty cool to see that other side of the business as far as it came to Nintendo and the unlicensed and the religious games. So, for the finale, at our local Capital Pawn, yesterday before work I decided to go in, and Capital Pawn is kind of the big pawn area chain here. It's usually hit or miss, but it was a big hit this time. They had a ton of Super Nintendo games they just put out. They're not in the best condition. They usually go for $5 a piece. But I ended up talking to the manager, and he's kind of a retro fan as well. So he ended up giving me all of this for $60. So let's start them off. The first one is Donkey Kong Country. Once again, you'll see that some of these things aren't in the best shape, but next is Super Godzilla. Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. I still gotta get some ink off these. Killer Instinct. Never heard about this game, but heard great reviews about it. Supernova. Operation Logic Bomb. Scooby-Doo Mystery. For some reason, this area on a couple of them, it looks like someone was trying to scratch stuff off it. I'm trying to put something like, I don't know, some sort of polish on it to get it off, but... next is a beat-up version of Zelda Link to the Past. One game I've been looking for a while, and it's actually not too bad a condition. The Seventh Saga. And then a game I've been looking for forever. What a badass game. I played a little bit of it. I actually think it's a little more difficult than it's the originals. But this is Super Double Dragon. A little tear there, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, I really wanted to play this game. If you put it in and didn't know it was Super Double Dragon, or you wouldn't even know it was part of the franchise, it's a revamped, obviously, version of it, and it's hard. Yeah, so anyways, really happy to have that. The next is Mortal Kombat. Another cool little thing to my collection. It is TMNT Tournament Fighters. And then the last, I used to like playing this in the arcade. This is the second one, King of Monsters 2. So yeah, I think, that was the pickups for this month. And I just want to give some shout outs now. The first shout out is to people I'm sure you guys know of. And I always get a laugh watching all of them. Hatchet TV, I give my hats off to. The Old Mary Gamer, Chuckles, that whole group. I guess 8-Bit is part of it, or I know he's his own entity, but anyways, they're great. Chuckles, the Old Mary Gamer, if you haven't seen them, you gotta check them out. They're funny as fuck. Next, RPG Tour Guide. He has been giving a lot of support and love to Southwest Florida gamers. I thanked him, I PM'd him, but now I'm saying publicly, thanks a lot. Everything you've done for us has been great, and all the support. Once again, thank you very much. And then the next two are pickup reviewer people, I guess you can say. The first person is Ryan Shand. His YouTube is The Ryan, S-H-A-N-D. He's from the UK. He has some pretty cool pickups. And actually, with him, it shows how kind of lucky some of us are, because I was just talking to him in general about, he was talking about like, if anyone needs anything, blah, 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 you know, tell me if I ever see anything. So I named off a game, which I ask everyone all the time, if anyone finds any of the advanced Dungeons & Dragons games besides Heroes of the Lance, or excuse me, Dragonlance for the Nintendo, I'd love to have them, love to buy them. And he said something like, oh, well, I've only seen one out, and I freaked out. I'm like, oh, where'd you see it? He goes, no, you misunderstand. I've only found one NES game out in the wild. So whenever he gets stuff, he has to go through eBay. I guess where he's located in England, there is no games out in the wild. So yeah, check his channel out. And the next person comes from, actually where my family comes from. Her name is, or her YouTube name is Phoenix. It's spelled P-H-O-E-N capital I-X. She's from the Netherlands. She does mini reviews, pickups, real nice girl. You gotta check out her channel as well. So I guess besides that, the only thing else I have to say is I'm gonna be moving permanently here soon to Southwest Florida Gamers. We got to start working a little bit more on that. We've actually been able to drop our name on a radio station, which is pretty popular here in Florida, called the Stan and Haney Show, and we're trying to get our names out there. So I just really need to start working more on that section. I guess I'm going to keep this up, but Mostly all my stuff is going to be on SWFLGamers. So yeah, that's another channel you got to check out as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, have a good day, have a nice week, have a nice weekend, have a nice month, have a nice year. It's John, the Flying Dutchman, Aslan, Dutch Irish Gamer. Later.